guys, welcome to Laura B Gardening. As you probably all heard during the weekend, the news of Southern California being hit by a hurricane. By the time it came to us, it was a tropical storm. So thank goodness, where I'm at in actually OC and in the city of Orange, I did not have a lot of damage. For me, it was actually kind of pleasant because I did not have to water my plants and everything got a nice big soaking of water. So that made me very happy and I was able to save on water. So I did have a couple of dahlias up in the front that kind of fell over because they weren't supported. We weren't thinking. We got winds on Sunday evening. So that kind of blew things around. Uh, I did lose something, which I don't know really what happened. I'm going to show you here really soon what the garden looks like in mid-August. Um, but I think I took it out, so we'll see how I need to plant something there. It's a little kind of a void right there, but it's okay. It gives me plants to put something different, which is kind of nice because it started to overgrow and it got a lot bigger than what the tag said. So it was I guess a blessing in disguise. So anyway, let me show you around, show you how my garden is looking right now. And let's go right over here. Okay, here we are in the back wall of the garden. Everything's looking really good. My lamb's ear got a little too much water, so they didn't like that, but I think they should be okay and rebound really well. The Mandevilla, that did really good. Oh, and there's my tortoise, my desert tortoise. His name is Mr. Tortoise. So I kind of did a little fort for him back here. He has his own little house, but I put a little bit of plywood so the water wouldn't get there for the weekend. And he was pretty content. So that was a good thing. And as you can see, the floor is still really wet, but that's always good for me because we're always in a drought and it's going to be hot. So these, I don't know what happened to these. These are Peruvian lilies, and I was so excited this year. They all came up, but I got no blooms. So either I needed to fertilize them with the right fertilizer. I thought I did. I'm not sure. Um, but that's okay. I love the foliage. So that makes me really happy to see just different textures. And all the Dusty Millers, those are doing really wonderful. Look at how much they have actually grown. So I do have to kind of trim them down. But that kind of really, I love that look of that grayish silvery with the green. It just looks so refreshing to me. And then here's the, as you can see the floor, there's, my husband calls this rose confetti, but it's a little darker because the roses were a little spent. But here is my climbing Eden. Sorry about the sun, guys. So she was in full bloom when it hit, and she got a beating, but she still looks really beautiful. And then let me show you down here. So the bistro area, I ended up covering that all up, moving all my topiaries because we were hearing about anywhere from 60-mile-per-hour winds, so I didn't want them to fly out and get broken. But they did. I put them on the floor. They did fine. Put them in a covered area so the pebbles wouldn't fall out from their pots. And I don't know if you guys remember the video that I did. Look at this one. Look at how much growth she's gotten. Look at that. And I have taken off some more branches because I do want to have her a single branch topiary, but that's going to take a little time because the more you take off, the more you expose more of the middle of the topiary. So little by little, so everything did really well regardless of the wind. And sorry guys, the sun. Here's the Coco Loco rose. And of course those got beaten up right there, but that's okay. And this mandevilla, this is a peachy mandevilla, and she did lose all her blooms. That's okay. That's okay, guys. That's part of the weather. Everything here did well. There's many things still in pots that I have not planted. The oh my goodness, the begonias, and This one, okay, so this salvia, you could see how she's kind of like pushed down. So was the wind. She was right, she was upright. She was looking really good. So I'm hoping if she doesn't bounce back in a couple days, I'm going to shear her down. Probably best for another shearing at this time. She's looking a little wild there, a little bedhead there. And this is what it's looking. The garden's a little quiet right now with the heat. So like I've told you before, I'm really excited to start doing seedlings this coming year, this coming fall. It'll be a lot cheaper, that's for sure. Oh no, and then here is my delphiniums. And oh no, I have to stake these guys. Oh no. Okay, so they were all really pretty and had their little flesh coming out. And then these are the apple blossom, the green apple echinacea. And then the dahlias, those are really pretty. Not sure the variety, but her color's just that kind of that ribbon of magenta right on in between the petals. So that's really pretty. And then we have, yeah, I got a little friend right there. Oh, she just ran out. Little lizard. And then this is my favorite dahlia. She is amazing. She looks like a water lily to me. Oh, let's move away from the no make. Let's not make any shade. So or shadow, excuse me. So look at that. Look at those colors. Pretty. So here's a spot I was telling you about. I am I am just baffled. I have no idea what happened. I had a what they call a Mexican sage there, and she was literally flat on the ground. Now I could see this. I don't know if you guys could see the stem right here, this dahlia. She was bent down too, so I don't know if maybe an animal trampled. It could be my dog, Blue, but it just happened to that one. Everything's really pretty right now. Look at that snow bush right there. And then those are the hardy geraniums. This is the Roseannes. Pretty little color. Look at that purple. And then the Angelonians. That's the rose Angeloniums. So as you know, there's not a lot of blooms, but it's still really peaceful. And it's really pretty. Oh, here, let me tell you guys. So this one during the storm, I had to cut back a lot of salvias. They were on the floor. So I did thin it out quite a bit. Anything that was bleeding, I completely thinned it out. So this one had quite a bit of branches, was completely all on the floor. So they did not do good with the winds. So I did thin those out. They should rebound. They should be fine. Everything over here on this side did really good. Here's my white dahlias here, the little smaller dahlia. And then these beautiful roses. These are the Princess of Charlotte. Is it Monaco? Princess of Charlene. Um, these are so fragrant, and the color is so beautiful. I made a bouquet a couple of weeks ago that you could see that I cut a lot of the stems off, and this bouquet was gigantic, and the whole house smelled so pretty. And I love that. I wish I had a bigger garden, guys, to have just like I see all these wonderful YouTubers out there that have a cut garden and they're able to, cut from the garden and, put lots of vases around. I wish I could do that, but I do whatever I can with my little garden, and I still try to, you know, provide vases, provide flower bouquets for family and friends, for myself. So, I do what I can with my little garden. These beautiful poor delphiniums, guys, look at these. Oh, she was so pretty. Obviously, I need to come back and stake her. Look at that. She is so gorgeous. And then I have an abundance of these little, I don't know if you guys could see them, of these little butterflies, the little golden butterflies. They love the zinnias, you guys. Um, I don't know if there's new hatchlings. I'm not sure. I have never seen so many butterflies later on. If I come by and I move all the zinnias, they um they actually fly everywhere. It almost looks like a lot of bees, but they're little baby butterflies, and they are loving, loving. the zinnias. And I am loving them because they just make me so happy. I think they're so pretty. You see, there she is. You guys see her? Look at that. It's all those little tiny flowers, the little yellow flowers, that's where their nectar is at. And that's why they come back to the zinnias. And then we have here, sorry about the post. Um, come down here. And here's the hydrangeas. They took a little beating, but they'll be fine. And then this is my shade garden. All right here. So these coleus took off, you guys. Look at how mammoth it is. It is gigantic. She kind of overtook this part of the garden. You don't really see much. This is an Annabelle hydrangea here. My hostas that I still have snail issues. And you guys, it's August. Isn't that so odd? Look at that beautiful monstera. She's so happy. And look at that, how she's taken just over. But it's really pretty. So I'm just going to leave her alone. I don't know the variety. This is my favorite coleus right here. I love the variegated leaf color there, the rose to the burgundy. It's just so pretty and so striking. And then that's my big leaf hydrangea. Her flowers are already spent, already almost done. But that's okay. I still love that kind of a dusty green, old color flowers. So I'm happy. It's all happy. Everybody's happy over here. Plus the snails or the slugs, they're extra happy. Look at those holes, guys. Oh no, and they are just beautiful. Those diamond frosts are just beautiful. Is it diamond frost? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm probably wrong, so I'll probably put it on the comments underneath to tell you what it is. And I know I'm just drawing a blank, and I always talk about them, and I always remember, but I can't remember right now. Hi, Roxy. And here we go. So here's that part. Trying to get you out of the sun so you can have a nice view. And the little miniature parterre garden is doing wonderful. It's actually really doing really well. I've gotten used to the gravel. The only thing, like I've told you before, it's the dogs. It's Blue. I call him my little white rhinoceros. When he comes through here, he kicks up all the gravel, and that's going to happen with any kind of gravel or stone, just because he comes in here full charging everything. Um, Full charging through in fact, you could probably see through the little parterre garden. So he knocks out all the pebbles. But they are pets, and that's why we love them. And I wanted to show you guys this. This is my little Wilma gold cypress. I'm so shocked of how much growth she's put in. She was tiny, guys. She was right here. I mean, I think she's put on over 1.5 foot of growth. I was baffled. I was like, whoa. She loves this area. I had her down in the bistro area. So once I put her up here, I kind of wanted some green foliage up here, just kind of make it really peaceful. She loves it. Look at that. Look at that beauty. And then back here, the leaves have turned a little green with this crimson maple tree, just because she is getting more sun. But her leaves have not scorched, which is I'm really happy. The first year I put her here, her leaves did scorch because it was her first year, and her leaves, she was still very tender. So this year her leaves are a little more green. But come here in another month or so, she'll go back to that beautiful burgundy color. And then look at my Rex begonia. She's just kind of tucked in there, just to kind of mix up all that green with that burgundy. And then here's the jasmine, the Arabian jasmine. See how I put it right by the window? So when I'm washing dishes, oh, I smell her, and she is just marvelous. It's just so beautiful to smell that jasmine color. And then this is the young, some people love them, some people don't. I love it. I feel like it's a work of art to me. I feel this is nature's work of art, or maybe man-made. nature's work of art because of her serpentine design. Once she loses all her leaves, she, huh, I'm looking at her leaf. It's a little, what is going on here? You guys see that? I just noticed that. A little silvery. Uh-oh, we might be dealing with a disease here. Okay, I might have to take one of those leaves and put in a little bag and take it to the nursery to see what's going on with her. But she is just so beautiful. She does have some sort of disease. I'm just trying to wait it out, see what happens, see if she actually comes back. It's still, she's putting out a lot of leaves. I don't know if you guys could see, she has a lot of little baby leaves that are coming out. So, she's not dying yet, and I'm just trying to save her and take care of her and give her vitamins. But now I'm really concerned about these leaves, you guys. Do you guys see that? What is going on? Okay, so it's not on the other underside, but it's on the top, almost like somebody. Oh no, I don't know. Oh no. Okay, well, that's part about having a garden, right, guys? You just, sometimes things have. Here's all my miniature olive trees. Sometimes, trees just like us get sick and they just need to be taken care of. So that's life. And then look, they were supposed to be sterile. I have a little olive. Isn't that sweet? That's so cute. So I'm not going to eat them. I guess there's a whole process of curing an olive, brining it for many hours. Oh, it's a lot of work. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. And here is the flowering maple, and the hummingbirds love it, you guys. This window right here is my bedroom window. So I see hummingbirds all over this tree, and it is magnificent. It is so pretty. This is my husband's favorite tree. He wanted this tree um back, I think, a couple years ago. And you know, I told him, I'm like, it's not color coordinated with the rest of the garden. I'm not sure. And I was so mean to him. I didn't let him get the tree. So the next year we went back and we saw it again, and he was so excited. I said, go ahead and just get the tree. I'm telling you, it's my favorite tree, you guys. I love this tree. It is so beautiful. It's like little Chinese lanterns that you just, look like they're going up to the sky, and you make your little wish and just wish for the best. So this is just a beautiful tree, my favorite. And here's another topiary I did beginning of the season. She needs a haircut. So I'm going to wait a little longer because she does get sun during the afternoon, so I don't want her to scorch on me. She's been really happy, and she actually, there's not even, everything is bright green. There's no burnt ends on it. So she's obviously telling me, hey, I like my spot. I'm happy here. So I'm just going to give her a little while to, get past this heat. So when I do give her a trim, she doesn't go into shock. And then, okay, so this is my fall. I'm going to show you even the ugly part of my garden. So these were the lavender ruffled dahlias. And I am embarrassed, but I need you guys to see every part of my garden. Obviously, they need vitamins. I have not given them vitamins. I've not really tended to her, and I feel really bad. And the beginning, when we first got her, her flowers were so gorgeous, and I feel bad that I've not taken care of her, and I'm sorry. So, hopefully in the next week or so, um, give her some vitamins, help her out here. But yeah, you see, every garden has their goods and their bads. But I think this is it, guys. Just wanted to take you on a quick tour just to show you what my garden looked like after the tropical hurricane. I mean, excuse me, whoa, tropical storm. Um, so not just, I lost a couple, not lost, but just some limbs. But overall, everything did really well. And then just all this rose confetti. That is a pain to clean up because it gets stuck to the ground. But I'm going to leave that for my gardener that mows my lawn. So I'll let him take care of that. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the little tour around my garden. May God bless you, and get out there, plant something beautiful. Enjoy your gardens. Bye, friends. Bye.